I think in many cases the course is really the star of the show as opposed to the tournament and the players when you think about it, as in if you don't have a course, you're not playing the game. And so one of the things that we're seeing as a trend out there when courses are designed is actually giving it a unique name and then at the park name so that for GPS things, it'd be connected. And this also passes muster. Typically, there's like a committee in a lot of towns that are the naming committee. And they're the ones that decide whether a road can be renamed this or whatever. So consider this in mind and consider that as a way of sort of, marketing a course, especially your 18-hole, more, championship courses that people are going to potentially come and play. This is something I haven't seen as much either, and that is get a custom stamp, a logo for your particular course. For those of you who are, buying and stocking discs, you have a custom course stamp, you can continue selling those discs for 5 years. You get custom event stamps, and that event stamp gets stale, that you're not going to sell the 2014 ABC Open probably in 2018. So actually having, marketing your course via your, like for your club or whatever, getting stamps for your different courses that you like to promote in the area, I think is helpful, especially for new people coming in to say, I played De La Viega, let's say. I'm a fan of hole names. It gets exhausting after a while after I've done over 100 courses, coming up with different names, but I get to use the same ones in different parts of the country. But one of the things about naming a hole, I don't know how many of you have played courses where the design had to change after a few years. They had to lose these holes, change these holes. The numbers change. But if the name of the hole is there, it's like, an old swamp thing. Still there. It's number 5 now. It used to be 8 back in '06. Make sure you get your course listed and reviewed in PDGA, Disc Golf Course Review, Disc Golf Scene. Hole Guardian Program. Any of you have done Adopt a Hole on your courses? I like the snazzier name of Hole Guardian, but it's kind of the same idea. And so we've actually set this up in a few courses, and really the Hole Guardians, the whole idea behind it is, when they're out there playing, they tend to be the ones that'll pick up the, the trash on their hole. Maybe a branch comes down or whatever, and they're not authorized to do any specific work on the hole, but if they want to spiff it up, I don't know if anybody's played Chilai up in New York, Rochester area, but they did a similar thing, and some people would put flower boxes, they put like a windmill. They would actually get permission, to do spiffing up of the hole. So that maybe they want to put an elevated basket in, and they work with whoever the designer or the course pro or the club people and the park people and say, we'd like to do this, and then they, get approval to do that. So